Three, two, one. Yes, we are live. Good morning from Australia. Good evening, Kashif. Thank you so much for your time. Hello, everyone. I have a question for you. Do you have a great career? I'm happy for you. But do you have a solid plan B if something happened, the emergency? We all know no matter how great our job is, no matter how awesome our career, we are not secure because what has been told in the last 2, 3, 4 years is that nothing is secure unless you're trying to have a solid backup plan, and having more than one source of income is not a luxury anymore nowadays. We've been talking in the back screen with me and Kashif, talking about how everything, the price has gone up and all of that. So yeah, this is why we are here. We are coming live at you to share our thought about having a side hustle online, how it is important for us, why we're doing that, and all of that. And yes, if you are looking for ways to have another source of income to supplement your income right now, maybe this is the right fit for you. So stay tuned with us, ask questions, and maybe this is what we've been looking for. Connect with us if you want to learn more. If you're in Canada and you feel more resonate with Kashif, go ahead, reach out to him. Or if you feel more resonate to me, reach out to me. We will be here to share information to guide you throughout the process if you are looking for a chance. Okay, so if this is your first time seeing me online, hello everyone, my name is Kadek Raheni. I'm originally from Bali, Indonesia, but I've been living here in Western Australia since 2015. I'm a mom of two. I've been working as an employee in many different industries for almost 20 years, but now I'm also calling myself a proud digital business owner. What's that mean? That means I own a digital business globally, but I also mentor people who wants to have a side hustle, people who wants to have a solid plan B. So yeah, that's a little bit about me. I'm going to ask Kashif to introduce himself and to say hi to you all. Go ahead, Kashif. The floor is yours.
Hi, Kadek. No, it's first of all, it's a pleasure to be here, and to have this chat with you. So, hello, good evening to everyone who's tuning in from my end of the world, and then good morning to everyone from down under and in around. It's a pleasure to connect with all of you. So, my name is Kashif Taqiuddin, and I am from Toronto, Canada. I'm actually born and raised here. My family is actually, from Pakistan, and by profession, I am an IT project manager. So I've been in the corporate world now for 24 years, and still in it. I'm actually, I'm very happy with that career. However, for various reasons, which we will discuss shortly, I was looking for a side hustle, and thus I became a digital business owner, and very proud of it. And so, we'll talk about that second profession of mine here together with all of you.
Mwah. Thank you. Thank you for saying yes to my invitation. This is great. Um, this is what I love about this business, this community. I get to meet people from all over the world, even though I'm here in my home. I don't know how to do that if I don't have this community, because I'm not that person who will be easily to connect a new person. And with this community, because somehow we have the same energy, somehow we have the same the cycle is just positive, so it's so easy to connect because we are all like-minded people, which is great. So Kashif, we've been talking about side hustle. Would you mind to share what triggered you to move online, to choose to build your side hustle online? Would you mind to share with us, please?
Absolutely, I'd love to. So, I originally followed that same pathway that I'm going to say almost everyone listening have followed. The one taught to us by our parents: go to school, get a good education, get a post-secondary education, a degree or something. Go to university, get a degree, and get a great job, and get married, and life will be fantastic, right?
Mhm.
I can say that formula does not work well. We're all happy. I'm going to say that, right? Like, but from a financial perspective, we have a lot of challenges. And so for me, the original one came out when, I was really struggling with, working really, really late hours, very demanding career. And I didn't get to see, my children during weekdays. So having time or even spending any time with them was really difficult, and it only happened on the weekends. And so that really bothered me. And then as time progressed, I was always thinking, like, what can I do? But I always thought the solution was work harder and get a promotion. And so that's what I did. And then, and I'm in that rat race. I'm fighting on that corporate ladder, for that one promotion with all these other people. And then what I realized was, there came that time where I was like, this is not the way. Everyone it was a very toxic environment, and people just fighting for that one spot for a small promotion. And so anyways, I thought, like, there's got to be a better way. But the thing is, I was scared because, I knew what the answer is. The answer is I should learn how to start my own business and work for myself and not for someone else. But how do I do that? I don't have the skills, and I'm the only breadwinner. And so I can't just quit a job and start from scratch. So it was really something I was scared of. And so for many years I didn't. And then eventually I came to a point where then I said, no, I need to find something. But what can I do such that I can still keep my career and still have some time on the side, maybe in the evenings or the weekends, to work on a side hustle to help me start a business, grow a business, and maybe enough that maybe I can walk away with that business and say goodbye to my professional career. But I looked for years, and I struggled to find something. The pandemic then came along, and then it made things more important and more relevant to me. It became a priority because there's a point where I actually work by contract. I'm not a full-time employee, and so my contract came to an end. But unfortunately, because we're at the start of the pandemic, there was no hiring happening, and then so I found that more than 6 months I was unemployed, 6 months without a salary in the household,
Oh,
nothing. And so that literally destroyed me. And I said, no, like I can't let that happen again. I need
mm,
something to have a second stream of income coming in. So I really got aggressive in my search for a solution, but I needed something that didn't have a lot of investment of my time and something that didn't have a lot of investment um, in money, or sorry, in time and in money. When I mean, like, you need a lot of capital in order to start that business.
yeah.
And so it came eventually. I came across an ad on the internet, and there are these two gentlemen um, who were traveling the world. And then, and I was like, well, how are they doing this? And they're like, oh, we're still traveling and earning money thanks to our online business. And then I was like, well, that's what I want to do. And then so then they said, oh, like, we have this workshop, a free workshop, come and learn more information. So I did. And all I can say is I was blown away. I was like, this is what I've been looking for. And then I took action. And folks, this is where I'm at now. I'm really happy
Yeah.
to be here. Yeah,
Yeah. I can totally resonate with you. Like, how life can be so in one pattern, and we think that is the only way. I think that that's the only way. I never thought about starting a business. Nobody in my family told me that, okay, you go to school, finish your school, start looking to work for yourself, start a business, no matter how small it is, because that no one told me that. No one told me in school. No one told me in the community. So I was like, in my mind, I was thinking, to own a business, like you said, have to have lots of capital. You have to have the knowledge and everything. You have to do everything by yourself. And if you cannot do it by yourself, then that means you have to hire someone who expert in the field. But then you've got to be ready to pay them huge money, right? So that
absolutely.
I can totally resonate with you. So I'm forever grateful that someone like me, an everyday mom, an everyday working mom, being able to start my own business by just plug into this proven system. Our system is so proven, and it's been 6 years, and we've been working um, offline for 50 years now. So the online system been around for 6 years. For online, you might notice the online system, if it's been 6 years, that means it's a long time, because online was growing really fast. And if you are searching now online in any platform, if you search for online business, you will see million out there, you will see thousands. That what was confused me in over 2 years ago, because I don't know what to do, just like you don't know what it is. But I knew in my point of view, I knew I'm looking for something online, because during that pandemic I knew everything moved online. Like I can see myself buying grocery online, a book of doctor appointment online. I can literally do everything online. So I tell myself there must be some pie in there in that online space for me. But I don't know how, I don't know why. So I search just same like you. So when I search, most of them requires me to sell products, to invest in inventory or stocking or quality control, things like that. And I knew it's not for me. So it's kind of filtered it itself, because I know I can't do that, because I'm working full time and I'm traveling back and forth, Australia, Bali a lot. So it's not possible for me to hold that inventory with me and take it with me to Bali, bring back here and all of that. I can't do that. But that's good. The beauty of technology. I was searching on Google, I was searching on other platform, not on Facebook. So Facebook kind of read my mind. I think that's how the algorithm work. Okay, Kade is looking for something like this. So it show me an ad, a video ad, a mom's crossing the online space and blah 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 and all that. But I was skeptical, because of what is this? Yes, the lifestyle that she's in, I got so interested. That's the life that I want. That's the business that I want to do. But is this even real? Because I don't know her. I don't really know. So I took my time. I was skeptical, but the great thing is that nobody forced me to do anything. All she did was giving me information and leave me, giving me time to do my own research, to get as much as information I need. So I even stalking her social media for weeks to find out whether she's a real person. And then in one point she said she posting about her tax report and Australian business number. So I said, oh, this is legit then. If you have a business number here in Australia and you're paying tax, you can't lie about it. You have huge responsible, means it's a legit thing. That's where I know, okay, I can trust this. So I jump in, do everything I've been told to do, the step. I took it, and I'm forever grateful. I am forever grateful. It allows me to just quit my job last time, focusing on my mom. It allows me to prioritize what matter most in my life. So yeah, that's my story.
That's amazing.
So, Kashif, would you mind to share? So you are a digital business owner now. How do you find this beneficial for you? How does this has give impact in your life, and all over your confidence or anything like
Oh,
that?
there are a lot of benefits I found since I've joined this business. So one of them is that as a contractor, I can now, thanks to the business, I'm a little bit more pickier now in the projects that I work on. And so, for
Mm,
example, now I no longer have a desire to go into an office. And and just work on site and stuff like that. I now enjoy the fact that I can spend more time with my family, and so now
mm,
all of the work that I do, I choose only projects that are 100% remote. That means I'm only working from home. And so that for me, it's just been a great benefit now, thanks to this, that I can spend more time. I can make decisions like that, and say, no, that's
mhm,
okay. And so now I'm spending time with my family. But what I also found is that I've changed in terms of like really who I am. Like, I mean, I'm a, in terms of friendly and stuff, but I was a bit shy. And so, and what I found is now it's opened me up, and I've learned so many new things. And I see that my interpersonal skills are really coming out and shining. And I'm just really grateful for lots of things that have been now given to me, and more grateful for, the kind of life that I have, the people now that I'm exposed to and share with. And so, I've learned to look at life on the positive side. It's,
mhm.
learn to give up the negativity. I've learned to, like, to move away from people who want to bring you down and so forth, and just stay with the like-minded people who just absolutely want to support you and cheer you on, and just see nothing but good for you. And so it's been pretty amazing, that I've seen that shift in the way that I also now deal with people and interact, and just how, I mean, let me tell you one thing. I never used to, I was so camera shy. In my entire life, I never even used to take a selfie. It's never happened. And then I joined this business, and suddenly here I am in front of a camera. Now I'm speaking to people. I'm not afraid of an audience, taking regular pictures. My wife's like, "What's going on here?" Like, so yeah,
Yeah, it's so good when we knew that we have purpose. We knew that what we're doing is actually bring value to our own life and others' life. Because I was the same. I had social media since 25 years ago, but I never knew. I never have this purpose to show up to the world, saying things that actually have value, not just sharing for no purpose, not valuable purpose, if you know what I mean.
exactly.
I never knew that there is actually these valuable things I can do through social media, not just, not just scrolling, spending time checking other people's life, what they're doing, and then starting comparing. Oh, they look so happy. Oh, they're going on holiday. Maybe I want to go to that holiday and blah 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 and all of that. But now I have more purpose. Like I'm coming out because I'm sure if not just one, if not two, three, at least one person needed to hear this and I want to help them to see that there is a better way, because I've been there over 2 years ago. I've been there. I feel so stuck, like thinking that this is the only way. Last time what really triggered me, my never again moment, it was when, again, during the pandemic, I was working, and that time, at that very moment, my status at work is casual. So casuals mean if you don't go to work, you don't get paid. It's not salaried. So I was told to stay home for the whole week. And for me, that's huge. The whole week, I don't get paid. And my bill's still coming. I need to stay, still pay the bill for the week. I was like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? And that in that very moment, I was actually on separation again. Just life is really down that time. And I was like, it's really opened my mind that I cannot live this way. I just don't want to be in this moment anymore. I need to have a backup plan. I need to have something that I can rely on, still stand on my own feet. If my boss told me to stay home and I'm not so worried like crazy, like right at that moment. So I'm forever grateful. Now I have option, like, being home with my mom, focusing on looking after her, but still yet I'm running business. The business run at the back end, even though I'm still busy. The automated system working. I learned so much. Who knows? I never knows that I'm now like I will be able to run a business and know about how to advertise in all social media, how to target, put targeting, how to brand myself, how to show up to the world,
Yeah,
how lots of things. And the great thing is that, of course, we all do business to make money, right? And the greatest thing is that I get paid to do the things that I enjoy. I get paid to do the things that just, no need to be fancy or huge thing. I just need to be myself, a mom who wants to be there for my children, who also want to have own income. Whether or not I'm working now, it's not really a huge problem, because I have this business at the back end, and I can choose to work part-time, don't have to be full-time all the time, and a lot of things, right? This is huge. So whoever watching out there, if you ever feel you're stuck, you have no option, please don't. There is a better way, and
absolutely.
maybe this is what you've been waiting for. So please ask questions, check this out. We are giving out free information for you to have information that you needed to make the decision. We want you to make an educated decision, to see it for yourself whether this is for you or not, through our workshop. Like Asif said, like I did before, we all started by watching the 90-minute complimentary workshop. Some call it webinar. So it's 90-minute information session for you to check this out, and also to hear testimonials. People that has been successful using the system and running their business, sharing their journey, sharing their story with us. Maybe one of them have the same story with you. Maybe one of them have the same walks of life that push you, that motivate you, and say that, okay, if she can do it, I can do it. If he can do it, I can do it. We all need that motivation. We all need that button to be pushed sometime, right? So
I'm glad you
mm,
mentioned that, Kadik. If I, when I was getting into this, I thought, oh, you need certain skills and expertise
mm,
in order to succeed in such a business. And I kept thinking, like, well, I don't have that, right? Like, what do I know about marketing, and what do I know about sales, and what do I know
mm,
about social media? Like,
mm,
how would I do this? Because that's not my strength. And I thought, oh, well, this is difficult. Those testimonials that that you see, those panelists that you listen to in these workshops, these are people, everyday simple people from all over the world, right?
uh-huh,
Some
mm,
don't even speak English well, and yet
uh-huh.
they've been so successful. There are people who don't have an education, who are just who've been stay home their entire lives, and believe me, they're killing it, right? They're
Yeah,
absolutely living lives that all of us, are
yeah,
dreaming of. And how? And it's because this business makes it so easy and teaches everyone step by step method on how to do everything. And it's so
uh-huh,
easy to follow that everyone that's doing it and sticks to it is absolutely succeeding.
yeah,
And so once I saw multiple people doing this, I was like, if they can do it, I can do it. It's
yeah,
simple as that. I was absolutely
mhm,
convinced. And so that's why you're here, that's why I'm here, right? And we
yeah,
know that this
yeah.
business works.
It's giving hopes to everyone. It's giving equal chances to everyone. It's giving option to everyone. Like you said, no matter what education background is, whatever age, we have 84 years old grandma that don't know how to upload photos on Facebook in the old day and has to ask her grandchildren to do that for her and to teach her. She made it. Like, I'm so I'm so thrilled to see that, like, how amazing it is. We have 19 years old girl have her own business, thriving and being able to have her own house in such young age through this business. It might sound too good to be true because it's out of norm, right? It might
Exactly.
sound too good to be true, but check it for yourself. When you are in the inside of the community, then you will see what I'm talking about, what Kashif talking about. So check it for yourself, see it for yourself, decide it for yourself, and thank yourself later, right? Because no matter how amazing this is for us, for Kashif, for now we are over 174,000 in the
Unbelievable.
community. They all can see the potentials. Might as well you be one of that person who can see the potential and who can leverage it, and you change your life forever. We never know, right? This is real. Yes, I might not earn six figure yet, but I had experience earning four figure in a day, and that's, for me, it's huge, right? For 20 years, none of my job giving me that chance or potential to make that huge income in just working 2 3 hours a day. That's huge. It might sound too good to be true. Again, some people say, this is not genuine. How can it be true? Because why? Because it's kind of out of norm. Anything that is not familiar with our brain will say, hang on a minute, maybe this is not right. But this is your chance to find out the answers, right? To find out whether this is right or not the right thing for you. Find out whether this is what you've been looking for. And this is the purpose why we're doing the live talk instead of just sitting behind the screen. We show up to the world like this to show you that we are real person.
Hmm.
If this is not genuine, we're not gonna taking the risk showing our face, posting our family photos, children photos on the social media. If this is not genuine, then no, we won't do that. And it's actually really easy to see whether this is genuine or not. Some people call me scammer. It's actually, if you open your mind, it's really easy to see the difference. If it's not genuine, they won't show their face. They even use fake account. They even using someone else's names and all of that. But whereas we use our real name, our real face,
Exactly.
all of that. You want to add something before we wrap this out?
Yeah, yeah, I'd love to. I just want people to think about this. So first of all, this is not a get rich quick scheme, people. This is a
Mhm.
business, right? So we're
Yes.
asking that, if you were to come into this, you're going to grow a business just like any, like a brick and mortars business. You're going to start off with investment. You're going to start off slow. You're going to build it. You're going to grow it, and then slowly the cash flow comes in, and you continue to grow, and with time you will get your return investment, and you will surpass it and just grow and grow. But you have to understand there's a roadmap, and it takes time, right? When you
Mhm.
and to all those that are listening, you know for those that chased who went to university and chased a degree, well, you spent money on tuition, yet there
Mhm.
is no guarantee you're going to finish school in 4 years, or that you're going
Mhm.
to come out and get a great job. But you
Mhm.
went into it, and but
Mhm.
what you knew is that after 4 years, you will have the potential of making, of getting a good job and making X amount of money. Well,
Mhm.
that's what we're telling you. Except the difference, what we're saying is two things. One, there's no ceiling in a business. You have a
Yes.
ceiling with a salary, but you
Mhm.
don't have a ceiling with a business. It's all about you and your effort and what you put into it. So if you keep that open mind, it will make such a great difference. The other thing
Yeah.
too is this business is risk free. In my career in IT, it is my job to ensure that before we do anything and implement, we have evaluated all the risks to everything, and that we
Mhm.
make sure that, hey, nothing can go wrong. Well, I
Mhm.
took that same approach when I entered this business,
Mhm.
and I did my due diligence. And I would tell all of you to do the same thing, right? Take your
Mhm.
time, investigate it, but at least ask the questions. And so when you look into this business, what I'll guarantee you guys is that it's risk free. You
Yeah.
have 30 days to decide if you're to enter this business. You have 30 days where you
Mhm.
get all the information, and every detail possible, and then to talk to anybody in the 174,000
Yes.
community. Ask anything you want, and then you
Yeah.
decide for yourself, is this really worth it or not? Honestly, you'll
Mhm.
get that answer in just a few days. And
Mhm.
that's why many of us are here, because we knew it
Mhm.
was legit. But
Yeah.
nonetheless, I'm telling you to do that because you have the intelligence and we know you're capable. So then,
Yes.
go ahead and do that, do your research, and then make a decision for yourself. But it's risk free, because it doesn't matter what happens. If you don't like it, you get your money back 100%.
Yeah. Thank you for that point. That's a great point to share. Because no matter how amazing this is work for us, we are not here to force you to do anything.
Mm.
No, we are here to encourage you that there is option for you if you are willing to open your mind, if you're willing to take that action, investigate, like Kasif said. So no one is come here being forced, because we want to work with someone who are ready to commit, who knew what they're doing, who knew that need a commitment to start a business, not just get interested, and when the interest is gone you just walk away, and when something happened in front of you you feel like, no, this is not for me. But when you're ready to commit, when you saw the potential, you knew that no road is as smooth as freeway all the time in anything in life, right? Business, life, work, school, anything, there's always obstacles. But when you're ready to commit, you know when the obstacle is there, what you do is to find solution. And the great thing with our community, you're not left alone. If you need solution, you can go to your coach, your mentor, with the community. Anyone is there. We have expert in different fields that will guide you throughout the process, and we have the blueprint to follow, that
Absolutely.
from the very close people in the community who's been successful. So yeah, that's it for now. We of course, sometimes I can't stop myself to talk, but it's already nearly 30 minutes.
Yeah.
We don't want to make it stretch it for too long. So I hope we give value to your time. If you see value in this, you are very welcome to share it to anyone who needed to see this. And if you have any question, do reach out to us. We are here, and it's only need email and name. That's it. We won't ask for your house addresses. We won't ask for your bank account number. No, name and email address so that we can send the access of the complimentary info session to you. That's it for now. If you are having any question in your mind, just reach out to us. That's it. All right, Kasif, any last word before we go?
No, I'm looking forward to hearing from everyone. Just drop some
Yes.
comments, and and we'll gladly reply and give you any information you need. That's why we're here.
Yeah. Yes, perfect. And we will also put our website, the link in our comment section to those who are shy asking questions. You can just go to website, put your name and email address, and you'll get the information. No trouble at all. All right, thank you to those who's watching. I see many people watching, even though only some are saying hi. No problem at all. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you in the next episode with new stories, with new face, with new point of view again. Thank you, Kashif. Bye
Well,
for now.